My lying eyes are deceiving. She said, my love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving. She said, my love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving. She said, my love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving.
Hear me? Good morning. There we go. That's perfection. Ah, so good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get back into it. Nice and fast. Star Wars. And Kitty. Good morning. So good to see you. All right. Time to start the morning by doing what we do. What is it that we do? We build. So let me see. Output projector. Here we go. Dirty. Hey, what's happening, man? We are finishing up the Star Destroyer this morning. Oh, had one heck of a night. I was gonna go back and finish up the redo the slant, but a couple of things happened yesterday. I went and I hit complexity yesterday, right in the middle of the ship. Not on the bridge, or the bridge is where I expected, but I hit complexity in the middle of the ship in zone 2. I had set the zones. So zone 1 is the front, zone 2 is the middle, zone 3. This is every 40 meters, and the build limit showed up. Can't build anymore. So after my late stream yesterday, I was meant to go back in and just do some editing, after get dinner and everything, and just come back and replace the entire bit. But oh my god, oh my freaking god, it was a little stressful, that work stream. I'm not gonna lie. The yeah, things did not go like they should. So, ever heard of stress sweat? Well, I was experiencing a lot of stress sweat. So, one of those days. So I never actually got back around to it. When I did, the complexity had gone away. So, hey, Miss Firehound, good to see ya. All right, I hope you had a chance to go back and watch the beginning of that yacht tutorial. Right now, we're gonna go and take a look at our space yacht. Oh yeah, I was fooling around with the with the radar thingies, trying to find a good solution. That one may actually work better than I thought. Here's the side profile. And here is the front of the ship. So, let me see now if this is going to keep doing the same nonsense it was doing yesterday. It's green. I'm in zone 2, and it's green. I don't get this game sometimes. Maybe if I place a piece, it'll tell me that I can't place another one. Nope. Alright, so you know what? I'm going to take that as a present. This is a gift. This is a gift that doesn't know that it's a gift. So, okay, first question is, do I need to extend that any further? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Oh, Twitch is working today? Perfect. So, right, so the reason I'm wondering if this needs to extend any further is because if it's a no, then I can go ahead and do this instead. There's 4 guns that are supposed to be at the front. So I'm just going to go ahead and add those. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just take a shortcut. There we go. We're going to use these guys, because these are the correct height. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it did not like that. Let me see if I can add that on here. 1, 2. Okay, there we go. See? Even spacing is possible. Go 2 from the side. And 2 from the side again. I think the guns need to be raised off of there. They're supposed to be blocky. And no, I'm not going to bother with any of the the swivels. They will cause problems. Now, in order to get this gun on right, we're going to need to do some of our regular tricks. This is a bit of a warm-up, I suppose. This is a warm-up. Let's call this a warm-up, because it is what it is. And then we take. Usually I don't get properly warmed up until like 9 o'clock, so let's take it as it is. This puts this alignment to the top of the block where we need to be, but we also need to have a vertical piece that's turned. So we're going to use this bad boy. Okay, let me get to the black. There we go. And pop it under there. Once it's under there, we are good to, I think. Oh no. Oh no. I did a bad thing. I think I'm supposed to come from the side. So, am I? Let me find out. Now, this is under props. Is it under there, or is it over here? First order. There we go. So you, what direction are you going to go in? Okay, come on, dude. Seriously? Here we go. Okay, now it's pointing in the wrong direction. This is why I needed to be up on this side. So, just gonna just redo that. The direction it's facing is kind of important. So, all right. Do I sound tired? I think I sound tired. I'm like low energy this morning. Let's see if we can crank it up a little bit. I am digging that boat rebuild. So that will be an afternoon stream project. So I can still keep on doing the regular stream. So yeah, let's call that the special project. Too many builds nearby. We've hit it. Now it's time to quit it. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I didn't fill in the sides. Dang it. That's a problem. Let me see what we can reclaim. Okay, we're in zone 2. Zone 2 begins. That's not zone 2. Where is it? There's my light. So zone 2 begins back here. Oh, that's dangerous. Watch the whole ship come falling down. And we don't want that, do we? No. Let's see what we can do here, though. We got double on this. So you need to go. Okay, are there any other extra pieces that I can get rid of in zone 2? Yep, there are a few. My additional pieces here may have to go. So no more ceiling. This is always a bit of a reach in any case. But if they're going to stop us from building, we're going to get rid of them. And it's always best to go and try to reclaim those pieces early on rather than later. Later is a disaster. It's not going to let you do it. Because complexity takes and takes and takes. It does not give. Not an inch. So have to be really careful with the with flying in here. Are we under? Yeah, we are now completely under the bridge. So, but I think we are also high enough up. The height also plays a huge factor in this. All right, we got one side. Let's do the next. Okay, that goes under, so that's a bad idea. Oh no. This one fell through. Hopefully it's still right there. Nope, it's right here. Sometimes you hit it so hard it just goes all the way through. Let's get rid of you. Connecting pieces do make a difference. Good, this is connected all the way front and back. All right, should be able to build again. Ah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Diego, absolutely. You can add me on Epic, the Mad Puck. The Mad Puck. She, yeah, it's just the Mad Puck. All right, so here we go, and then we can pop on this. Just remember, I don't usually accept friend requests. It's just that with Diego, I know his work, and I actually want to hang out with this dude. So, um, it's kind of a different request than normal. Come on, son of you, behave yourself. Okay, it's apparently not going to behave itself. So let's oh boy, you come on, thank you. Maybe I can maybe I can transfer it from here to there. We'll see. All right, and let's get you on. Come on, behave yourself now. Thank you so much. And you go back and forth, don't you? So I'm gonna have to walk you down. I love this game sometimes. Sometimes. All right, let's see. Now, I don't need to walk you down. Just behave yourself. Come on. Now I need to put you. Ah, son of a. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, so we got the back established. Means that I can now take this and transfer it over here so I don't have to turn it anymore. And we can try to maintain the same plane. Come on. Be good. Ah! Why must you be difficult? The game knows why. Seriously? I can't find the top. Just the very top of this. I can't find it. It's not going to let me do it. It feels like the game is pranking me today. Not gonna lie. It's not letting me attach it. It goes green and then it's like, nope, not happening. See, green. I can't attach it anywhere on the face here. What is your damage, game? Alright. Fine. I'll try the other side. I mean, I'm sure you guys came to watch me fight the power here with the turning mechanisms. Come on. It's like pure cinema. Yes, finally. Good God. Might be a little inconsistency somewhere. Like if there's like a, it goes up one. No. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just gonna move on. I can cry about it later. What you want to do? Cry about it. Weird Al. What song was that? Oh, that's the horoscope song. Your horoscope today. Okay, dire situation. Kind of complicated. Tutorials are very easy to make. Yeah, well, you're right. They are kind of complicated, aren't they? No, son of a biscuit eater. I'm just gonna go cry now. It's upside down, so it's not gonna go the right way. I swear it's a lot easier than this. I am just making it look really hard today. Expert level difficulty? Yeah. I told you I was having one of those days. All right, let's try again. So you go onto here, sir. Get onto there. Thank you. And now I need to change you into you so that I have a bit of wiggle room. Thank you. Okay. Let's try again. And try standing from the right place so that I don't get in the way. Do I have to walk it down or... Come on. Be good. Walk it over and there. You would think this would be the easiest thing, but because these have to go onto the side and they only nudge in one direction. One direction. I think this is the right direction, is it? Or is it? Let me check. So that needs to be turned around. Turn the beat around. Turn it upside down. Oh, come on. I'm seeing the green. Come on, green. I don't need you anyway. What I do need is you guys being in the right direction. All right. Let's go. Why are you so high in the sky? You? Right there. Okay, one more to go. Jared? I never even thought about it. This is how often I use these turrets. I forgot that they had both sides. So I'm feeling rather silly right now, and I'm just gonna continue just bullying my way through. Man, come on, it's 9 o'clock, man. I told you I'm in brain fog until 9 o'clock. I haven't even got my coffee yet. Do you want me to say it? I'm wearing my idiot brain, okay? Yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot. Idiot brain. We're all allowed to have bad days, so leave me alone, man. Oh my god. I will not. I refuse. This is a principle thing now. I'm going to refuse to use the opposite one. I will fight. Wow. Oh my god. Standing on principle, even though my principle is wrong. So as you've clearly seen, the peanut gallery, the chat has observed that there is another turret, and I've been using the wrong one all along. So don't be like me. Oh my god. Don't be like me and be prideful and refuse. Go ahead and use the other one. 'Cause there it is. The other turret. I've used these turrets exactly once. I was meaning to use it on the back of the shuttle, but the spacing was all weird, man. So I ended up not doing that. And then it was too small for something else. I mean, I like that they've added turrets and everything. It's a good addition to the game. It's just they just needed to add like one more size so we could use them properly. But these do look really good on the side of the tank, the occupier tank. They have a great gun there. It's okay, Jared. It's fine. You need to look at a little nudge sometimes, and it was clear that I was confused. Even Diego was like, "What's dude doing?" So, man, not rude at all. Don't worry about it. Sure, I would love that help. Right now, my other Star Destroyer is a super yacht. That's gonna be our afternoon project. Um, so I don't know when I'll even get back to that one, but this one, we need to get those in as well. Okay, so we pull these back from the grasp of complexity. We can still build here, but this means that the build limit is encroaching. Now, hopefully, we're still good over here, and we can actually come and finish up. Now, oh my God, the big thing here is the slant and the rest of this. Now, someone did point out that my this was a little too wide, and I actually have to agree with them. So you may need to take yours off a little bit, at least by one wall, if anything. And I think I did go a little bit high. So this just goes according to your own personal taste at this point. So this is 1, 2. You can lose this entire section and just bring it in a little bit, and you can still have enough room to play. But like I said, it goes according to your personal taste. I should have kept it at 8 and not gone to 9, because this the bottom of this needs to be a little bit closer to here. This is the classic Star Destroyer. Sure, I'm always willing to learn something new about complexity. What you got for me? Because we you know, kind of live in complexity. So any bit of advice over here to help us get through complexity, you know what? Can't ignore good advice. So what I'm going to do here is, while Diego is typing, I'm going to go ahead and break this down so that I can redo the roof. And get the sides matched up. So I think the big thing yesterday was being able to actually connect the front. And this face here, because of these guys, it was actually stopping that from happening. Oh, okay, well, Diego, I do know that part. There's, like I said, I kind of live in complexity. So I'm never ever afraid to destroy things. However, with you may have started from the back of the Star Destroyer. The whole purpose of this project was to help people see that they can actually get into building their Star Destroyer. So the it comes from this whole triangle theory I had when I built my first one, and it was that you can actually build out your perfect wedge once you know the shape that you have. So for me, starting this project, it was starting with the perfect shape that gave the parallel line all the way to the side, and it's kind of hard to even calculate this. It's a lot of trial and error to get anything even close to this. And I notice on your ship you have a wedge it starts from the back and it narrows as it goes in. There are other calculations that people have used where the wedge comes in and then they can't build any further and they have to go out and go in again. They are always constantly readjusting. This angle was the perfect angle that I found. Now, to avoid the complexity in this, I'm just advising people to go to 75 feet, not 100 feet. I kind of had to push the limit. So this whole thing was just about this starting shape and the wedge here. And then it was just about pushing the limit here. So to 75 meters. The front pieces, you have to just kind of struggle through there and try to figure out most of where you're going to go. I need my complexity back because we need to get balloons in here to get this in the air, and by going to 100 feet, I kind of screwed myself. But we do have the other one that we will get the balloons in and fly. This one is probably going to just hang out, you know, have some tea, chill out for a little bit. But the whole thing for this project, and I got to put this somewhere in the description, is just to give people that shape so that they can go and build their own, because it's now a lot more possible than it ever used to be. Raft time. Did I make this myself? No, I got some master builders to come in and do all the calculations for me. I'm being sarcastic. Of course I built this myself. Come on. Are you really gonna come into the stream and ask if I built this myself? Welcome. I am the MadPuck66. I do these builds pretty much every day. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. And this is just kind of what I do. So, welcome to the stream. And I hope you find something useful. Like, I try to share as much knowledge as I can. And you learn something every single day you're building. So with me, I'm building every day, and I learn new things, and I just try to share them with the community. I am a member of the Craftopia community, and that's kind of like our mission. We share with the community so that instead of like gatekeeping knowledge, especially if it's something that can be repeated, so that others can learn from it and have as good of a time with building as we do. So that is our main mission, and I hope you stick around and pick up some tips so that you can go and build anything you want. All right, so there. This is now the perfect alignment to get that wedge. Oh, I screwed up. I didn't do the attachment piece. So everything broke. It's important to do the attachment piece before you break it. Duh. So here we go. Attachment piece. And now we have... Come on. Really? You can do this to me again. Again, really? Okay, fine. Be that way. Alright, get rid of that. Like I said, I stream every day from 8:30 till 10 a.m. I've been actually on Twitch for the past year and a half. No, ever since Lego Fortnite launched, I've been streaming on Twitch. So it's just one of those things I do. So, let me get rid of that. So we can get the slant going. Are we high enough? Or am I too low? Okay, yeah, I'm high enough. Perfect. Trying to align it with the rest of it so that we can get... Is that 16? 16, perfect. Where's my snap? There we go. That is off by a couple. So that is not ideal. Let me see where I want my alignment to be. So I need everything to align to this guy here. So my 16 should be coming off of this. If we can get that to align perfectly, then we're in good shape. It means that the walls on the other side will match properly. Just in case you're wondering why I'm getting so fussy about that one thing. This is a bit of a fixer-upper. Okay, and we gotta figure this bit out. That's gonna be it's gonna be after fact. Let's just get this in. 1, 2, and then you. Nope. Can we get a 12? Sorry if I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm more of a builder than a chatter. That's the one thing I was trying not to do. Oops. So let's begin again. I swear I know what I'm doing. I'm a trained professional. By the way, I don't see no ring. Okay, can you attach yet? Nothing? 12. The 12 used to be a good attachment. Seriously? What is wrong with you, man? Some pieces just attach better. And today, that is not that. So, you shouldn't work. Because that should be right there. Okay, I will show you the full build in a second. Yeah, I'll give you a quick glance at it, but I'm trying to build the roof, man. Come on. There's the entire ship. Okay, let me get this lined up properly. Then we can chat. Of course you're gonna be like that. Man, you're like a bad girlfriend. Alright, you need to just chill. 16. Are we edge to edge? Are we good? We good? Good. Now we can go. I think. Let me make sure that's an 8. Because the middle piece that's 12. 8. 8 by 8. Comes right up to the edge. Okay, I may have to put something on top of that. We're gonna have to put something on top of that. Because that's not reaching. Oh, okay, you know what? Here, let me see. Yes, this one reaches. It's the next one that doesn't. Weird sometimes. Okay, so we got our 8s. Got a good seam. Alright. Now I feel better about this. It's a little bit lower lip, but that's not... Is that half of a... Huh. If it's a half, then we can raise it up. Sorry, I'm just gonna get a little, what's the word I'm looking for here? annoying. Sorry. This not matching can drive me a little bit crazy. I'm going to raise this up by half a stud. And that's one of the easy ways to do it. Okay, so half a stud up is just enough. Alright, here we go. We are building the Star Destroyer from Star Wars. If you're a Star Wars fan, you like Star Destroyers, the whole tutorial over the past, this is day 5 now or day 4? I forget. But we started on, I think, Monday, so this is probably day 5. Star Destroyer project. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It's about showing you guys how to start your Star Destroyer and essentially just go ahead and build your own. You don't have to wait for anybody's instructions. In fact, you can just take the basic instructions that I provided at the very beginning, use that shape to go and build. You can go build a Venator. You can build any wedge shaped Star Wars ship that is possible because of the simple wedge. So, ships for everybody. I take the democratic approach sometimes. Sometimes I like to build things just for me, but I usually end up having to share them. So, but at least I get to enjoy them. Like the super yacht. Well, hello from YouTube. I am the Mad Puck 66 wherever you go. If you look me up and there's some dude saying he's the Mad Puck 66, that's me. I'm not super enough to be for anyone to actually fake being me. At least I hope so. Nope, not gonna work. Gonna have to patch that up. And then just fill in the blanks. Is that a 12? That's a 12. Okay, here we go. See, I spent, oh, good God, 16. Look at what you're picking up, man. 16. There we go. Thank you. And now, okay, nope. One more. One more. Now we can begin with the rest of it. Here we begin. Let's get the shape down. Oh, and yes, you do need to have the first order set in order to make this work properly. Otherwise, you don't have any of the wedge shapes. So no, you cannot build a free version of this that looks like this. You can build a free version, but the caveat is that it's not. Oh, actually, you know what? You can't, because this is kind of contingent on having the proper wedge shapes. So you can't even get the angles with 3 pieces. So this is one of the paid bills, unfortunately. We still can't get any angles off of ooh, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Any angles off of the whatchamacallits, the roof pieces, regular roof pieces. So it's kind of what it is. Okay, see, 1, 2. Let me count this side first. Okay. We have an easy way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and then a thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a thing. Okay, so this may have been out a little bit. Interesting. Just by a nudge. Alright, I guess we tear it down and start again. Goodbye, wall. We used to be such good friends. You've betrayed me for the last time. Oh boy. If you can see my, of course you can see my screen, but if you can see down below, that is the shuttle. And yes, I did try to see if the shuttle could fit inside, which was a really dumb idea. But I flew it over. And the thing is, this is the, is it crashing? How is live looking? Hey, Dirty, how is the live looking over on your side? Are we good? All right, well, anyway, this is the shuttle, and I did try to land that in there. It's way too big, because the landing bay is not that big. So, yeah. Okay, good. So yeah, if you, unless you have like the full size 1,500-meter long, um, you know, Star Destroyer, do not try to land a shuttle anywhere close to this thing. It's not going to end well for you. Word to the wise. Ah, come on. Stupid axe. Alright, okay. Back to the floor. Okay, now I did promise you we were going to try to finish up the bridge today. So I should get a rush on this because it's 9:30. I'm going to have to finish up the slant on my own time. But you have the formula for the slant, and you know that if this is slightly off, you can check the height of it. And if it's like a half stud off, you can always use a floor mat to raise it up. So that's like one of the big tips of today. Oh, the other big tip was to make sure that your pieces you're putting on have a left and right side. Still can't believe I did that. Anyway, right. So you can raise it up by half a stud. Those guys do not go onto the side of things. There was a glitch at one point that allowed us to do that, but they came out and fixed it. So, yeah, it was nice while it lasted. Anyway, I'm just gonna fill this in. 16 by 16. Here we go. So we can have proper sides. Yep. Is 9:27. I may have some time this afternoon, I think, to come and do the second part of the boat tutorial, for if anybody's interested. we're gonna do the stairs and the hallways, and get that all set up. Make sure that you guys can have your passengers, as they are, traverse properly without falling into the water, getting drowned, everything. So I will try to do that for 3 o'clock as well, but I will let you know if it's going to be 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. This is the last day of school for my daughter, so I gotta go get her, apparently. Go figure. Be a good parent. Now it's working. Son of a... It's... I swear, the game is just... It hates me sometimes. It hates all of us sometimes. So there you go. I don't need to patch it anymore. Perfect. Let me get back to that one piece. And we can all be happy. Hooray. There we go. So you can come back and you know, fix up your roofs. There's a lot of this kind of patching going on, by the way, because of how everything works out here. So 8. Hope you guys are still playing Expeditions. It's a bit of a fun thing, and they made a couple of upgrades. So I know, like, most of Craftopia is currently still in Expeditions, but Haskins and Kaboom are kind of moving on a little bit, and they're recreating a few of the locations. Haskins just built the bridge. I built some cars for him to go on the bridge from the Expeditions. That was a nice little project. Somebody on Reddit got like super offended, however, and accused Haskins of going in and doing a screenshot of something that was already built in the game. And man, it got rather silly. There we go. Now that works. Perfect. So that should be perfect alignment right there. How long is this? Is this 24? Is this 16? This is a 16 right here. But it's kind of funny to see this kind of accusations flying around when, like, the night before I had been in there, in his world, building the cars specifically. And these, I mean, like, I decided that I wasn't even going to build the cars that looked like they were in the game, but just kind of build my own custom cars, especially a mill truck that Haskins had used in his Christmas village. Something is off here. I think it's the side of this wall. Let me see how big that is. So we have one wall. You know what? Just break it down. So we have 2 at the side. 2. And then 1. Huh. Okay, so that should match up. That should match. That should be perfect match. And then 2. Weird. Really weird. Alright, let's get it back up. Then a 2. Okay. This should match perfectly. There you go. So long as both sides match up, you are in good shape. What did I do over here? Oh, okay. I use those guys. 1, 2, and 3. Oh. Okay, I think that did not come all the way out there. Let me make sure. No, it did not. Had to pull those back. So that's fine. That's good. Good to know. Hey, Kenny. Thank you. Uh, oh, are you not even talking to me? Are you saying Unk? Are you talking to me, Kenny? If you are, then thank you. Man, I don't understand why people can't just be happy and curious about about the builds. Like you don't own a whole property or whatever. Like I can look at Diego's builds. Fantastic work he's done. Really good detail and everything. And I can really appreciate all the work that he's done in it. And like I want to I want to hang out with this dude because he's absolutely brilliant, and he's got like a lot of really cool stuff going on. So I want to learn what tricks he's got. So like if people took more of that approach to the game, and not just took everything personally, like, oh my god, you stole a build or whatever, it would be so much better. The environment, player environment, would be a lot more improved. Why are you not working? Okay, you need to be 3 over. Like, like I seriously actually had one dude um, pop in on behalf of his friend to accuse me of stealing an Imperial bike. I mean, it's an Imperial bike that I was literally taking from the plans on the Lego store. The Lego.com has all of their assets out there for us to. Oh, I turned that around. All the assets out there for us to actually go and not copy, but at least use. It's a wedge. That is a wedge, isn't it? Anyway, yeah. So you can go to Lego.com, and you can find any of the ships that you want to build, and they have the PDFs there available, available for anyone to take and try to copy from, which is what I did, because it's a brilliant resource. You don't just look at your resources and say like, I'm not going to use that. You look at your resources and go like, this will be good. So I had, if anything, I was copying from Lego, copying from the masters, the Lego masters. And I got this accusation flying at me that I was copying somebody else who had nothing to do with Lego.com. And I had a whole statement for my builds that I was literally doing builds from the Lego store. It's there in the title and everything. Builds from the Lego store. Put out the video, and this dude. And the worst thing is that the ships don't even look anything alike. That's the worst part for me. The bikes were, he had a swoop bike. Diego, you should know this. A swoop bike, and I had the what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, hold on. Right. So anyway, I had the swoop bike, and he had a swoop bike. I had the actual speeder bike, which are two different animals. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then angle. 1, 2, 3. Angle. So that should match. Wall, wall. Why is that space wider? Am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. Oh yeah, Dirty, you remember that guy? My God. Oh, Diego, when somebody pointed out, actually came into my into my stream. Um, it's like, dude, and it was a kind of a backhanded compliment. Dude, I know you're really good and everything, but you have to see Diego. And I'm like, okay, let me go check out Diego. So thanks to that dude, but it's sometimes friends have a really weird way of advocating for us. So, but I took it as it was well, it was meant well. 1, 2, 3. I'm having trouble over here. You know what? I'm gonna break this down. Get rid of it. Let's go again. Let's go again. Because I'm having some difficulty here. Ah, get back over here. It's not, something is not aligning. I'm missing something. Something important. Like daylight. Coming off the side. 1, 2, and 3. There's nothing else here. Is there an extra space? No, because this is narrower. So 1, 2, and 3, and this comes right here. So you are a wall. And you are also a wall. But this actually comes out further. So where are you occurring? Oh yeah, no, that was definitely not bad intentions, and I took it for what it was. I figured, here's the thing. Sometimes Spanish speakers, and this dude definitely a Spanish speaker, he the there's a, something gets lost in the translation. You can't translate, you can't directly take words and translate them exactly. You have to. This is something that a translator friend of mine, he speaks like 4 different languages. Um, he pointed out is that the word to word translation will always be wrong. You have to take into context some of the culture and some of the intent behind it. And don't translate the words, but translate the intent. And that kind of stuck with me. So sometimes we use like Google Translate to do the translation, and even then it will get it a lot wrong. So there are a lot of Spanish speakers who actually watched the stream and very much into Lego Fortnite. So I'm fully aware of that. Why the heck am I doing that? Dude, seriously. No, 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 no. Come on, I have pieces for this. Ah, there goes my brain. Alright, I think... I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's upside down. Oh, whatever. Don't care. You get in there. Alright. Let's do the count again. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 of these. And then 1, then 1, 2, 3. And then back. 1, 2. Oh. Hold on. 1, 2. And then what is this? A single. So 2 singles. Okay, now a little bit closer. Helps to double check sometimes. Then this goes in 1. Then the singles. Okay, back to the walls. Thanks for bearing with me on this, guys. It's you have to have with something like this, you really need to make sure that everything lines up. So thanks for hanging out and just being patient. When you're doing your own builds, just do the double check your counts and your walls to make sure that everything is coming out where you want it to. See, now the top and the bottom match. Those are exactly what's supposed to be. Now I can take the single wall and throw it back in there. Or I can get a little fancy and throw in a red wall. You know what? Let me get a little fancy. Why not? I deserve it. I deserve a red wall. I see a red wall and I want to paint it black. There we go. I know it's non-standard. Don't at me, bro. But we have the pieces, so why the heck not? Why shouldn't I? My precious. All right. So we got that piece, and then we have these 2 pieces. So that should be the perfect alignment to that. This is where our wall is going to come in. So this one starts at the edge of that. Then it's a single. So the spacing, technically, son of a Fraggle. Why? How? How is this possible? Did you come out too many spaces? What? What's happening here? Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never feel so good. I feel inclined, ba ba ba. Okay. Just shoot me now. Where is that extra space coming from? You know what? It's 1 extra space. I am just gonna... I know it's 1 extra space, so that's fine. That's fine. Rest of it matches. I'm just gonna pretend it's never happened. Don't you guys say anything. If you do, I will deny it. Everything's okay. Everything's great. I'm not losing my mind. All right. Nobody saw a thing. Got it? Do we agree? Good. Chris Carnage, what's up? You didn't see a thing, right? I haven't said son of a baconator for a while. That's a really good sandwich, by the way. Look in the back. Which back? All right. So now that we're pretending that everything is great and everything's grand, we are going to go inside. All right. Now I think we actually did do a design for this yesterday. You guys should have figured that out. So are we good with the inside? And can we just finish up the walls? Oh, the back. Oh, see the back if the sides are equal. Oh, so from inside. Well, I was getting extra space on that side, so I don't know what's going on. One, two, and 1, 2, 3. One, two, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, we're good there, I think. Or we're as good as close as we can get. What the heck is going on here? Oh, I remember now. Okay, so to close up the insides, what I did was I opted to use these guys right here. We're going to make that look a little prettier later, but I found it best to use the foundation pieces for this. You can try to use what other pieces you want, but for me, foundation took up less space and it worked. These are the half walls for foundation. And they gave some of the correct heights that we need. So the starting point for this was where? On the back of... So we got that. On the back of that. Oh, almost perfectly aligned with that. Funny, okay. So 1 over. And then 1. Oop, that's 2. Nope. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, and then you can actually just... There we go. Then we can swap to smaller pieces. Oh, okay, now I see why I did that. Because of the indents. Oh, I actually stopped early. Yeah, I keep smashing things. Okay. It's 9:53. I feel like I used a lot of time today just dealing with a lot of minutia. But sometimes the minutia is what the details, what really makes the whole thing pop when you actually deal with some of that small stuff. So sometimes it just takes a little bit longer than you think it will. But it's always worth it to go and make sure that you have some of those details sorted out. Like back here, we can actually take some of these pieces, for instance, and do this, so you get a much better close. So you have a better seal, so you don't see any light in here whatsoever. Up to you how you want to handle it. All I can do is give recommendations. Chris Carnage, you missed the epic boat build tutorial that we started yesterday. Started building the boat from the very beginning instead of like from the middle, like I did last time. Shame on me. So we will be continuing that boat build tutorial. Oh, no. The boat build tutorial later. Oh, hold on. That's actually fine, because that's... what am I thinking? You, go there. Alright. You gotta finish up the... Figure out how to close that thing up. And bring the walls over. You guys already know how to do some of that. I mean, like, right now, I could probably find the edge of this using a flat from this. So it's too high. You gotta find the right height so these two match up. Let's try a little bit higher. Oop, that's an angle. There we go. Straight across. Nope, and it's too far. Alright, well, I'll figure this one out. Even if I have to, yeah, you know what, actually here is an easy way, quote unquote easy. Use a pole so you can adjust the height. One of these is supposed to come under here. 57. Okay, I gotta go. You guys have a different method on how to actually get that, and sometimes it's about getting it close enough. Once it's close enough, it will kind of snap, but it just has to get into that little red area, so that okay, you and then you need to work together. So this counts as close enough. I can take this away now, and boom, it's connected. So now we have our flat piece, and we can actually bring our walls down. All right, that's all I wanted. Chris, I'm sorry. You were there. I apologize if I forgot that you were there. My entire fault. My brain this morning is not the best. Okay, remember, guys can go back to the beginning of the tutorial for this. You can fill in your sides and fill out the rest of the ship. But if you want to start from the very beginning, go to day 1 of this tutorial, this live tutorial, and start with this wedge shape. You can build any ship you want from this, any wedge shaped ship in Star Wars from this. Just find a visual source, but start with the wedge, and then you can go ahead. You can build a Venator, you can build a Superstar Destroyer, you can build pretty much any of these wedge shapes with this, and it will always have this parallel. That shape that I gave you there, they always have the parallel here, and it's one of the standard features on the ships. So as long as you have that calculation, you're good to go. So yeah, this is the only thing that we really have left if you want to fly the ship is to get the balloons in here. And I'm going to go ahead and actually get those balloons in, and we're gonna do a launch of this probably in a separate stream, or maybe in a stream on Monday. I'm not in a rush, but you should be able to get a full Star Destroyer all complete. Remember to fill in your edges, get everything ready, and you can come back and now get all this detail. The stairs and everything, that's entirely up to you. I've got stairs coming down here and stairs leading into the belly of the ship, but I can sacrifice these at any time because these are not really needed. All I want is just a way to get from my hangar up to the bridge, so that there's some kind of a walkthrough. So this entire ship is about hangar and bridge. No, the other details are not important. Those are just perks at this point. So build a shorter ship. I recommend you going at least 75 meters to 85 meters. Don't go any bigger than that, but get out there and follow the instructions, and you can go ahead and build your Star Destroyer. Just remember, it's a lot of filling in all the details here. Go and check out some additional work. Diego Martinez has some brilliant work. He's got a different type of Star Destroyer. I think this is the one from Disney Star Wars with the curved bridge, the angled bridge. A First Order Star Destroyer. Oh yeah, the only thing left really is the top parts. So I should do a tutorial specifically on this bit, but we'll see what we can do, because this area is kind of important. So anyway, this is it's been a good week. Hope you've learned a lot, and you guys can come on back. This is my first solid week on TikTok, so glad to see all of the new faces, and I hope you guys have had a good time and come on back. So next week you'll see a finished ship. I will finish all of my details offline, so you guys should finish yours as well, and I will see you in the next one. Just remember to go and have some fun building, and if you have any friends out there who like to build and want to come and help, by all means get them in. They'll probably have some ideas that you never even thought of on just how to fix the little areas, like closing in all of these gaps and everything. Listen to your friends. They may have some good ideas from time to time. Anyway, thanks everyone, and I will see you guys in the next one. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. I'll be back this afternoon with the second part of the boat tutorial. And yes, the night begins to shine, and I'll see you at 4 o'clock for the super yacht second part of the super yacht tutorial. So I will see you then, and take care, everybody. Huge thanks to Ann Kitty for being a great moderator. Oh, Shedletsky, good to see ya. Anyway, and thank you, Diego Martinez. I will see you guys around. Chris Carnage, remember, the night begins to shine. Here we go. Bye.
She said, my love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you over. You like love.